you ever heard of the Christmas in Heaven lantern? Well, today we will be making one all on a budget. Hey, I'm Daniela with DD's Art Workshop. If you like staying on a budget and DIYs, this channel is for you. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. Christmas in Heaven, what do? They come down to earth to spend time with you. So save them a seat, just one empty chair. You may not see them, but they will be there. This DIY is a very cute way to remember any loved one that you might be missing this Christmas. Now let's jump right in and let's get crafty. So I was originally going to use a regular lantern, but it was too narrow and I had this little house at home and we're gonna turn it into a lantern. I purchased it at 99 cents only and I believe it was less than $5. I think this is going to be perfect because I have a lot of space to work with for all the cute little items I want to put inside. So Dollar Tree carries these super adorable miniature wooden furniture pieces and I got a few of them last year and I actually got one of each because I do have a dollhouse that I want to decorate, but for now they're going to work perfect for this DIY. This little tree is also from Dollar Tree. They carry all different kinds and this size just worked perfectly. Now, in the beginning of this year, I went to Michael's and I purchased those $5 grab bags and this little candlestick holder came in there and I didn't know what I was going to use it for. Well, originally I wanted for that little dollhouse I was telling you guys about, but I'm going to use it for this DIY because it's just so cute and the candles were torn off. I guess they broke and I guess that's why it was in the $5 grab bag, but it's okay because all 5 are here and I'm gonna go ahead and just glue them on later. Now these little gifts are just decor for anywhere, like for my tree or for a wreath or anything you want to use them for, but I'm just gonna take those little presents off from the wire and we're gonna use these later. I purchased these little miniature roads from Dollar Tree. They're like brick roads and I bought 2 for my little Christmas village, but actually I'm going to use them for this DIY. I'm going to have to go back to Dollar Tree and see if they have more because I had never seen these. It's so cute and I'm going to use it for the back of my wall for my lantern to give it a rustic look and a home feel, and these little bricks are going to work so perfect. I'm so in love with these. If you do not find these at your Dollar Tree, another option that you could use, I do know that Michael's carries those scrapbook papers and they do have different patterns. Some of them have like brick patterns or something like that, and they also do have thicker papers there as well. Of course, I don't know how much those cost, but I do know that the scrapbooks won't cost you more than $3, I think. But anyway, that's another option in case you do not find these. What I do love about these little brick roads is the texture. It's like kind of like, it's not real leather, obviously. It's like faux leather or something like that, but it's very, very pretty. So I've already measured my first little brick wall and I'm going to do the same for the second wall, and I'm just going to go ahead and measure that first strip that I've already cut and do the same for my second strip. And now we are ready to glue our wall down with some hot glue. And I'm using my Gorilla Glue gun with my Gorilla Glue sticks. I do wish that I would have used my smaller glue gun because this glue gun is the huge one and it doesn't really fit inside my lantern. I will be switching that out later. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and just hot glue this on. And we're going to start giving this little lantern a shape into a warm and cozy corner. You guys, and let me know in the comments below if you've ever done a lantern like this or if I've inspired you to do so. I've been wanting to do one of these since it's been a while, you guys. So I'm very happy that I get to finally make this with materials that I actually already had at home, you guys. I had it all in my craft stash and I actually told myself, use what you have at home, and I actually didn't even go out to buy anything that I needed. I went into my craft stash and I was a good girl and used what I already had. Let me know in the comments below if you ever do that, because I always have the bad habit of going to Dollar Tree and getting something that I forgot. Okay guys, and I'm interrupting my own video to let you guys know that this DIY is part of the Decorate a Lantern Christmas edition, hosted by the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. She is super sweet, super friendly, and so talented. You can find her page in the description below along with the playlist. You can get more inspiration on more lanterns and meet other makers who are super talented as well. Now let's move along to our miniature furniture. I'm going to be using this baby wipe and this brown in nutmeg. It's an acrylic paint. I'm just simply adding a little bit to my baby wipe, and I am simply wiping my little chair, kind of like a stained look. And you can also mix this into water and it would have the same effect, and you can mix it with the browns you'd like with a little bit of black if you want it to be darker, and just play around with the colors. This is just another method. You can also add the paint straight to the chair, whatever you find easier, and it does get messy. My nails and my fingers are going to be super dirty after this, but you guys, this is another reason why I don't do my nails too much, because it's really annoying because every time I craft they mess up somehow. They always end up messing up, so I paint them myself and then they'll get damaged in a few days. But anyway, that's another reason why crafters, I don't know, let me know if you guys have the same problem, because I always have the same problem. Somehow they get damaged while I'm crafting. But anyway, you guys, don't judge my nails, they are a mess right now. So anyway, we've already done the chair. We're gonna put that aside because I do want to give it another coat, which now that I look at the video, it doesn't look too bad like that. It looks like a very light stain. Actually, it would have looked perfect that way. So now we're gonna do our little dresser, our little table, and we're doing the same method, you guys, and just wipe it. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry. You can use your blow dryer to speed up the process, and you can give it another coat until you get the color of your choice. And here I am giving it a second coat because I do want that stained look to be a little bit darker. But like I said, it actually already looked pretty nice, like a light wood, but it's up to you, whatever shade of stain you want. And I do want that paint to dry fast, so I'm simply using my blow dryer. If you have a heat gun, whatever, just use it on low setting. And now that it's dry, I do want my finish to be satin, so I'm going to be using this Mod Podge with a shiny finish because I want it to look like wood, and I really liked how this Mod Podge gave it such a shiny look. It looks like it's that shiny wood, and I loved it, you guys. This Mod Podge worked great as a sealer and a finish. I'm gonna set that aside to dry. And now with this little mini Christmas tree, which I purchased at Dollar Tree, I want to go ahead and start decorating it. And I'm gonna use those little beads I showed you and these little pipe cleaners that I had, and I love how they are so shiny and festive. I'm gonna wrap it around and it's gonna give it that festive Christmas look. And I want my Christmas tree to look very traditional, so I do want all the colors. I want it to look very festive, and I'm not trying to give it that modern look. I want it to look traditional, and I really want this little lantern to look like home and cozy. And I'm not going to be gluing down these pipe cleaners because since they do have a wire inside, they just wrap around perfectly on my Christmas tree. And you guys, let me know if you call these pipe cleaners or Chanel. I don't know, I've heard some people call them Chanels or something like that. I don't really use that word because I grew up with pipe cleaners. Let me know what you call them. So I had these little beads in my stash along with these little pearls, and you can purchase some of these at Dollar Tree. And with my little hot glue gun, I switched my big hot glue gun to my smaller one because this project is miniature. I should have used this from the start. I'm gonna go ahead and just put these little beads all around. I did have some little jewels. I don't know where I got these from, but I'm simply just putting them all around. Like I said, I do want it to be traditional. So whenever you think of a traditional Christmas tree, you think of all sorts of ornaments and you think all sorts of color. Doesn't have to match, just anything that is unique. So that's the look I'm trying to give my little Christmas tree. So I'm grabbing all the little jewels that I have, all different colors, and I'm also using those tiny little pearls. Let me know in the comments below, what's your Christmas style? How do you decorate your Christmas tree? Do you have a theme? Is it all one theme or just all different ornaments? I like different ornaments that represent us and our family. It doesn't really match, but it's very unique and it is a representation of what we like. And if you see our tree, you will get to know a lot about us. And I had this little pom-pom with this little sparkly stuff all around, and I thought it would be perfect for the star. And I really love how this little Christmas tree came out. It's gonna give it such a cozy feel to my little lantern. Moving along to our candlestick holder. I told you guys that I got this in my $5 grab bag at Michael's. If you have never gotten this grab bag, they actually just fill it up with items that haven't sold, and it's usually for the season that's already passed. When I purchased it, it was the beginning of the year, so it was a lot of Halloween stuff in there, and I don't celebrate Halloween, but it did have a lot of other random stuff that was actually pretty cool. I think it was worth my $5 because I got more than $5 worth in there, and some of the stuff I actually did use and I really liked it. So yes, I would get it again. Now this little candle holder came in there and I thought it was super cute, but the candles did break off, but it's okay because they were all in there and I glued them, and it's gonna be perfect for this little lantern. And Michael's and Hobby Lobby sell miniature pieces, so you can always just find little miniature items or accessories there. Now my little box or my little lantern has a little hole at the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put a tape on it because I'm gonna add snow to the bottom. I was debating whether to make it like a carpet look, but I actually decided to do snow to give it more of a wintry feel. And since this is Christmas in Heaven lantern, I just thought it would give it more of a pure heaven just look. I don't know what you guys think. I think it looks really pretty. So now I'm gonna just see how everything is gonna look. I want to get an idea on how everything is gonna be looking in there because I'm gonna be adding some other little details. You will see what I'm talking about. But before I do so, I just want to know the space I'm working with, and everything is looking so cute, you guys. I am loving that cozy feel. So stick around until the end because I want to show you guys that final look and all the little extra details I'm still going to be adding. I didn't show you guys, but this little wreath I did purchase at Dollar Tree last year, and it's miniature and it's so cute. And that little dog, I believe my mom gave it to me. I don't remember when, but I just think it represents my little boy Balton, who passed away earlier this year. So I'm also dedicating this lantern to my baby boy, who I miss so much. I still feel he's here with us at home. And this is my daddy, which he passed away many years ago. I was in my 20s, but it feels like it was yesterday. This is one of my favorite pictures of him and I just printed it on my printer and made it really tiny, and I'm gonna just glue this with my glue stick on some cardstock paper, and I just want it to look kind of like a little frame, and I'm doing that for both of these. And I'm also going to be gluing this on some wooden paper that I did have from Dollar Tree. I think it's a liner or something like that, but I want it to look like it's a wooden frame. So I did purchase this at Dollar Tree. I had it in my stash, and I'm simply going to do another border with it just so it looks kind of like a frame. And if you do want to purchase this paper, you can find it in the section where like the bowls are, like in the kitchen area. That's usually where these are, and they have different designs. Now this is self-adhesive and I'm going to be removing it from Baltons later. That way it sticks to my little wall, but we will get to that later. So I had this ribbon, this checkered ribbon, and I wanted to use it kind of like a runner on my little table. And I just really think it's going to add a little detail, a cute little detail, but it's also going to look like it's kind of like Christmas decor. I think it just really looks adorable, don't you think? Now here I am just checking how it's gonna look, just make sure everything is looking pretty, and I am loving it, you guys. Everything is coming together just as I envisioned it. Now I also had these tiny little pine cones from Dollar Tree, and I purchased them a while back, and I'm gonna get the tiniest little pine cones that I have, and I'm gonna put them next to the candlestick holder, and I'm gonna put two next to the gifts, and I just think it adds another extra little detail, and they are super cute and so tiny. Now here I didn't show you what I'm doing, but the little wreath has a string. This wreath actually came in a pack at Dollar Tree. It came, I don't remember how many came in a pack, but I glued it on the little lantern, and I just didn't want to glue it straight on the little brick wall because I didn't want it to get damaged in case I ever wanted to move this around. So this is Balton's picture, my fur baby. It is self-adhesive, and I've already moved that little paper from the back, and I'm adding just a little bit of twine because I want it to look like this picture is hanging from the wall. So I'm gonna hot glue this onto the back, and since this picture or this paper is self-adhesive, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it on the wall. If you just want it to be there on there permanently, just add a little bit of glue, a little bit of tape, or just something on there, that way it doesn't fall. I want to just keep it like that for now because I don't know if I want to move this around later, although I'm loving how it looks. I might just hot glue this down, but it is self-adhesive once again, so it should stick, but you can always just hot glue it on. Now I didn't show you guys this part, but I used little skinny dowels for the back of the picture of my daddy and me, and the back should look just like so. That way you can just stand it up on your little table and it looks like a little miniature picture frame, and this worked perfectly. And please stick around because no, we are not done yet. So I'm also going to be adding this ribbon. It's like a white thick satin ribbon, and I'm doing a simple bow just like so. And I was going to do red or green. I was debating whether to do something sparkly or something festive or adding some greenery, but I already think there's a lot going on inside my little lantern, so I just wanted to keep it simple and basic. And since once again this is Christmas in Heaven lantern, I just thought it gave it a pure look, and this ribbon was perfect. I'm making a very simple bow and just cutting the two ends, and it's looking cute, but we're not done yet. But we're almost there, guys, so stick around till the final look, please. And of course, we had to add some twinkle lights, and I purchased these at 99 cents only. It comes 6 in a pack, and they were about $4 or something like that. And I'm gonna start by wrapping it around my Christmas tree because I do want my Christmas tree to have lights. And you guys, another way to do this is to add the twinkle lights first, because I did find it was a little bit hard once all the furniture was already in there, and then I had to kind of like move stuff around. So you might want to add it before you add everything, but it's up to you, you guys. I mean, I managed to make it work and just mess around with it and go ahead and just wrap it all around the top roof. And I actually ended up using 2 of these twinkle lights because I did end up putting some inside like the bottom part of the lantern. You'll see what I'm talking about once you see the final look. And the way I am sticking these little twinkle lights is with just some clear white tape. I didn't want to hot glue it because whenever these little lights go out or if I need to replace them, I can just remove it easily and just replace it with new twinkle lights. I did turn on my twinkle lights because I wanted to see how it was looking and just go with the flow and just put them where you think it looks best. And I am loving it, you guys. It's looking super, super cute, and this really does add that final little touch. It looks so cozy. It looks so whimsical. Please let me know your thoughts on how it's looking so far, you guys. And here is the final reveal. I am in love. Those twinkle lights really did make a difference, you guys. And it looks like a little mini house. My heart just feels warm and full to make this in honor of two very special people and fur baby. My daddy and my fur baby Balton, that I know are shining down on us from heaven, my two angels. This DIY reminded me of Revelations 21:4. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. I really hope that I have inspired you in some way to make your own Christmas in Heaven lantern. I think once we feel ready, this is a very beautiful way to remember our loved ones, and it's a way that their memory will never die. Let me know in the comments below if you're missing someone this season. I know the holidays can be hard if you do miss somebody, but there's always little ways to remember them like these, and a lovely way to be thankful and blessed for the times that we did have with them. So during these holidays, I just give you a big hug if you are feeling like you're missing somebody.
I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year.
Thank you so much, you guys, for crafting with me on this very special DIY. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and push that like. And remember to spread love, kindness, and stay crafty.